Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter videos. Series videos I've been doing for a little while now. We're over there to try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink the stuff, and then I talk about the stuff and let you know what you need to know so you can make informed decisions about awful things that you shouldn't consume. Yeah, that's the whole thing. For anybody who watches, my videos, hey, I'm coming from inside my truck. If I'm coming from inside my truck, probably grab something on the way to do the thing. Today is no exception. So what thing am I doing today, folks? Well, boom! We're doing, it's got a long name. This is a Blackberry Hibiscus iced tea freeze from Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, I went over there, I know, I've ended up doing quite a few Dunkin' Donuts reviews, and some of you might ask yourself, well, am I just pandering and hoping to claw back some of the notoriety that my Mango Nada video got? Go away, bug. And by notoriety, I mean, I got 700 views. There's a tiny bit of that, but go away. Sorry, mosquito. No, the thing is, I pretty frequently, probably at least a couple times a week, I head to Dunkin'. Usually on my way home, I work in, a shop floor. There's no air conditioning. It's hot, sweaty. I want something nice and cool to drink when I'm out. So, and the thing is at Dunkin', a lot of times they have new items or wacky stuff. So it's all right, that kind of ties in with the thing that I do. And this was a brand new item. And you could tell, and I love doing this too, because it's still pretty early in the month. You could tell I was probably the first person who's ordered this, because when I made my order through the drive-thru, the lady on the other end of the situation, she definitely had to pause for a couple minutes and figure out the whole business. So, but she did a damn fine job. She's very nice. She's very nice. So, anyway, I'm gonna do the thing now. So, it's apparently iced tea, and then it's blackberry, and then it's hibiscus. So, I'm cool with blackberry. Hibiscus is a flower thing. Tea's cool. Yeah. It's thick, too. For being, an iced tea, it's definitely, it's got some matter to it. All right, let's give it a shot. It's way more like a smoothie than, an iced tea. Way more like a smoothie. It's a very similar consistency. Maybe a little bit thinner than a smoothie, but not by a lot. Taste-wise, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. It's really smooth and easy to drink. It's got a fair amount of blackberry flavor. It is, and I mentioned this in one of my, I think it was my, peach cooler, review that I did, where I mentioned the fact that it had a peach taste to it, but it was sort of an artificial kind of peach taste. This has a little bit of that too. I don't think they, maybe they did. There's some textures in here, so there's clearly a little bit of seedage or something. So I don't know. And then you get a pretty good rush of blackberry taste. It's not very tart or anything. It's got that nice berryness, but everything else kind of cuts off the tartness of it that you might normally get with something blackberry flavored. Blackberries aren't super tart, but and then it kind of eases out a little bit, and I guess that's kind of like the hibiscus flavor. and it sort of becomes a little bit more of a tea flavor. And yeah, I mean, I can genuinely say that this is titled almost exactly as it, as it tastes. There's a blackberry taste. There's definitely a little bit of, something a little bit different. Kind of a tea-ish flavor. I mean, I know there's like hibiscus teas and stuff like that. But yeah, like everything that it claims to have is definitely represented. Yeah, I mean, it's comparatively to like a smoothie, it's still a pretty sweet drink, but I wouldn't say it's as sweet. And it does drop off. Like I said at the end, you get more of a kind of a mild tea flavor, but it's definitely still there. Not so much so that if you're someone who's not into tea, I don't think it would bother you, but if you're somebody who likes tea, I think that you might be able to appreciate it. Oh yeah, I can dig that. I mean, it's definitely a refreshing drink. I don't know if I would go as far as to say that it tastes fresh per se, but it's got some nice flavors. Like I said, I really do like the tea aspect of it. I'm somebody who likes a smoothie. I love a milkshake. And this I like as an option because whereas I do like those, I mean, those are very sweet drinks, With this, I like the fact that it does kind of taper off, kind of reins itself back in a little bit, and you get something different than you would get with either of those other things. Mind you, it's still like, if I were going to recommend it, because it does taste good, it's definitely not something, I mean, if you're going through Dunkin in the morning, chances are you're grabbing yourself some coffee. This is clearly not a replacement for that. This is pretty much along the lines of the Baskin-Robbins side, more so than the Dunkin side. It definitely is like a borderline dessert drink. Maybe not fully, but especially with the thickness of it, like compared to like the coconut refreshers that they have, those are definitely like things that I think you could pick up in the morning and it'd be pretty easy to justify to yourself, even though they are, sweet drinks and stuff, that, because it's, it's the coconut milk consistency and everything, you could justify it as being like a morning drink, it's a fruity beverage and, hooray, it's refreshing. With this, yeah, I don't know if you could quite do that. So it puts it in kind of a weird category because, like, I mean, for me, it's perfectly fine. I don't give a damn. I'll drink whatever I want to drink whenever I want to drink it. But I know for some people who are a bit more discerning, they kind of like to keep their, beverages to a certain time, specific circumstances. Definitely wouldn't consider this a morning beverage, but, we are at the time I'm doing this. We're, in July right now. Definitely something you could pick up. It's nice, it's cool. It's sweet, but it's not super duper sweet. It's something like I said, I would definitely recommend. It's definitely a specific drink for a specific purpose, but yeah. So that's my takeaway. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tap out here in a second. I'm all cruddy and stuff like that. I still got to go to Target. Being an adult. If you could, folks, 5 things for me before I get out of here real quick. Have yourself a stupendous rest of your day, an awesome rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, a tremendous rest of your year, and if you could go over there and have yourselves a Blackberry Hibiscus rest of your life. It's probably not the best life you could have, but it's not a bad life. It's pretty good, and it's tasty, and it's refreshing, and at the very least, I endorse it for whatever the hell that's worth. Not a damn thing, but final 2 things, folks. Can try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, even if it doesn't always feel like it. But sometimes can't. I know I can't do it all the time. If you can't, try not to be an asshole. If you can't go over there and put the good stuff out there, let's try not to take it out. It's life is hard enough, folks. You're gonna fail. Sometimes you're gonna be a dick and say, it happens to me. I'm not jolly Brandon guy all the time, trust me. But, try to mitigate it where you can. Final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. Maybe, hey, maybe you're gonna go over there. Normally I have a thing that ties into the item. Today I really don't have that, at least not off the top of my head. So I don't know, we'll go back to the original stuff. Maybe you're gonna go over there, you're gonna become great photographer, or I don't know, a botanist, or what's another thing that's cool to do? Animal husbandry. I don't know, folks. Just do things that are positive and good in your life. Just whatever those things are, whatever's been on your back burner, and you're like, I want to write the great American novel. Write the great American novel. Do it. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. So, bye.